Well, hello there, people in the Hello again. I am TheMBmulti, and welcome back to my Empire War campaign series as the Persians. In the previous episode, we started the game, started the campaign, did a couple of turns, trying to turn the Persian Empire around. Although we are just called Persia, we're not really worthy of the name Persian Empire yet. Although, as you can see, we do actually have a pretty significant amount of the original Persian Empire, which, by the way, stretched from there to all the way there, parts of that there, and back through here, roughly. So we have a decent chunk already. So, but yeah, in the previous episode we kind of started up trying to fix our economy. Public order is fine mostly, but fixing up our economy. Yeah, and we're also gonna attack Georgia with that army. It's more of a militia force, not really an army, as in very professional soldiers. But yeah. Also, don't really know why the Ottomans are moving all their soldiers like roughly towards me. Because they're at war with a whole bunch of other people, and they are not where their soldiers are going. See, I'm kind of afraid that they're gonna attack now. Which means that we have to pump up the defenses of, for example, our capital. Alright, so got the roads. Yeah, we're not making a lot of money now. Oh yeah, we recorded those Persian horse archers. Alright, let's do that. So we've got some Persian horse archers there. And next turn we will make the attack. Oh, what I can actually do is, instead of sending those guys to the army, I'll send them there to garrison the city. Right, we need 4,000 for settlement fortifications. That's unfortunate, but okay. Right, also we have that, so we can finally research something. So we'll start off with plug bayonets and work our way down. Alright, so I will save the game really quickly. Oh, how about you do that? Oh, good job! You actually killed him. Very good. But hopefully we'll get rid of that. I mean, it gets rid of the general, so it's pretty good. If they do attack, then the morale is going to be pretty shit. So that's a good sign. But yeah, it's pretty weird. Those guys are at war with half of Europe, and they're sending all their forces towards me, where they're not at war with. So yeah, that our campaign against Georgia has to be pretty quick, because I think we do not have a lot of time to be just lazy and doing nothing, because it looks like the Ottomans are on the move. Oh yeah, they're gonna all move in the city. Right, created another Dow. There we go, we'll do that. And another Dow. So yeah, this will heavily increase the money. That's pretty good. Alright, let's save the game before we do this, because we just want to make sure. Declare war. Fucking Dagestan. Well, it says that the odds are slightly in our favor. Yeah, of course they're never gonna accept surrender. What would be wise? Should we fight this manually or should we auto-resolve this? They don't have any artillery, they don't have any walls, so let's just assault this. Alright, so unfortunately also Dagestan has joined the Georgians, so we're gonna have to immediately after we capture this push on to Dagestan and take them out as well. If the game will actually load, because it looks like the game is gonna absolutely fucking crash right now. Oh no, never mind, there it goes. It's going really slowly, but it's going. Oh. Very inconvenient hill over there. Alright, so here is our militia. Loads of people. Not fantastically good, but loads of people. Got a bunch of swordsmen. Our cavalry. Persian horse archers. General. It's a pikeman. And I got these two. Right. Come on. Holy crap. There's lag. Okay. Firelock armed citizenry. Regiment of horse. Firelock armed citizenry. Alright. Let's move those guys here. Just trying to see what is the best way to approach this. Well, first of all, just kind of like move into the city. Yeah, I forgot to move these guys. Just some hillmen. Not that great. Here are the desert warriors. Sounds very epic, but they're not. It's very regular infantry. But yeah, this is basically, if I had not installed the mod, these would be the only people that I could recruit. The very basic guys that everybody basically gets in the beginning. Holy shit, those cavalry are fast. 2nd Regiment of Horse, Provincial Cavalry. They have a lot of cavalry. To be aware of that. Yeah, hopefully they'll just keep running around with their units so that they get tired. You're being attacked somewhere. Oh! There are a regiment of horse dudes over here. What the fuck are you guys doing? I told you to attack over there. Yeah, the funny thing is, a lot of these units don't use their bayonets, they actually have swords. So, they have actually very good melee attack. Yeah, these guys don't have a sword. These guys do. Also, the soldiers that I will use as my regular soldiers, they also have swords as melee attack. So that's very useful. Let's make sure they do that charge over here. They do not. Great. Oh, there we go. Are they shattered completely? Yeah, what the hell are you guys doing? Oh, you're shooting after those guys, yeah. You guys can just go here. Yeah, these guys were shattered. Okay, so that's at least one cavalry unit gone. What is that? Just some random militia in the back. That's the general's bodyguards. Pikemen. I don't know why, but the game is really lagging. Maybe because I alt-tabbed. Because I'm recording this episode right after I recorded the previous one. And I alt-tabbed to stop the recording stuff and software shit and start it back up again. And trying to alt-tab like really freaked out the game, so... I don't know if there's anything... The game just doesn't like being alt-tabbed or something. Alright, so we're just gonna move out on this side, I think. You guys kind of like stay in the streets here. We have to be careful to make sure that we don't actually like lose a load of guys through another cavalry charge that I did not see coming. Like that. Those guys fucking attack me with their cavalry everywhere. Well, if they keep like throwing away their cavalry like this, then that's totally fine by me. They all run away from me on that side. Or they're sending more and more cavalry in here. Oh, no, they're moving their army in a very weird manner. That's what they're doing. And we're starting to fire our first shots here. As the firelock Iron Citizenry gets in range and already is wavering. Okay, you guys all team up on this guy. Okay, he's broken. Keep going, keep going. Okay, shattered. Great. Now you need to move out because there's more stuff coming. Go. Go here or something. As long as you're out. Run. Because there's a whole bunch of guys over there. Yeah, well, those guys don't have a lot of good rifles either, but neither do I. They're broken, but they're not shattered. Fucking hell! Stop fucking charging with your cavalry. Okay, I'll send the swordsman in. Because it looks like there's a load of guys here that we can actually kill. So I'll send the swordsman this way. I'll keep the pikemen on the main army for now. Luckily, these guys are very trash, so it's alright that the cavalry... It's pretty funny because all these they all send all these cavalry units to take care of these three very trash cohorts, but the three trashy cohorts keep on beating them. Yeah, this is only a bit annoying. They get a chance to get free shots in. Cavalry on the way. Cavalry on the way. Swordsman move there. First Regiment of Horse Pikemen. Close off this side. You guys keep moving. Charge. Ah! Damn it. Oh, they'll die anyway, because the pikemen are on there now. So move the general in. And the horse archers. Oh, they actually start to, oh, they send in more melee guys. That's how that works. Okay, there's... Alright, sends the swordsman there. Only the pikes. Yeah, they're absolutely getting wrecked. Okay, don't do that. Just run them down. You guys, swing around on that side. You charge. Fire around citizenry. Okay, keep keep destroying the regiment of horse. They're broken. Good. You can help out the swordsman actually by going in here. Yeah. Go there, stop. Oh, there we go. Regiment of horse is gone. Firelock armed citizenry are alone. Oh, these guys are getting fucked, I guess. But... Oh, you! Chase! Charge them in the back. That's just a regiment of horse that is running away. There's the general. There we go. Start killing some guys. Okay, you might need to go there. Okay, good job. You guys defeated all of them. These guys are running away. See, it doesn't matter how many people survive. As long as we win this battle, we take their only city and then they all die. General's coming in. Okay, we got a rolling right going on this side. Very good. It's pretty funny how it kind of looks very primitive. We're still fighting a lot with swords. Oh, there we go. The general's getting hammered. Where's he going? He's going for my general or something? No. No, he's just moving behind my lines. They're being shot over there from this angle. They're getting attacked on the other side. Charge. Don't stand there being shot. Rivering, come on. Broken shadows, fantastic. Just go. Keep the running guard going. Run away from those guys. There's a rolling guard going here. Okay, you guys go for the general. These guys are broken. Alright, looks like only this guy's still left. And the general. That's the general's bodyguards. Well, as once we kill him, then it'll all be over. Charge! Already wavering. Come on. Shaken, wavering. Okay, there's the general. Broken, shattered, fantastic. Alright, we should have this. Should be the end of the battle. Don't see anyone. There we go. End it off. Oh, heroic victory. That might be a little bit over the top, but yeah, of the Persian Empire. There we go. We captured Georgia. Well, of course, they're pissed off. I don't have enough money to repair that thing. Right, so we will have to exempt them from taxation. How much money can we get from there? 300. Yeah, right. We're also going to get rid of that because we need a madrasa over there. There. Spend as much money as you can on replenishing the men, because we need to move straight on to Dagestan after this. Alright, so we do have a new region now, so that's good. Hopefully we can fix up the public order really soon, so that's it will be easier to kind of like keep the area, because otherwise we need like a station, a humongous garrison in there. Ottomans are still ignoring all their actual enemies and start sending shit over to me. Except on sea. In the Mediterranean they're fighting with Austria. Oh, Russia attacks them now, because I don't think Russia was at war with the Ottomans. Or maybe they were, I can't remember actually. The Knights of St. John are on the way, the Mughal Empire is on the move. Venice is doing stuff. A lot of people busy in the Mediterranean. Letter of demands in Georgia. Workers on strike in Georgia. Alright, how is the public order? -3, -9. -7, -13. Okay, so it is helping. Alright, let's build madrasa here. -5% of religious unrest. Our scholar, okay. Well, we definitely need to stay here for a little bit, because the garrison force is actually that helps out. Yeah, fucking 29 resistance, and it will go down only by 1 per turn, so it will take 29 turns until that's back to 0. Alright, let's get the Dow on the way. We'll send that training fleet off soon, because we need to make more money. Right, but at least we got Tbilisi, so hopefully we can get the situation under control rather quickly. Probably we won't, because there will probably be a whole bunch of revolts. But yeah, those revolts are pretty easy to deal with. We can just resolve those battles, usually, without too much trouble. Alright, it mostly looks like the Ottomans are doing it, placing the soldiers around defensively rather than aggressively, but you know, the AI of Total War, they really do not care about agreements and stuff. They wipe their ass with non-aggression pacts and stuff. Well, at least in the earlier Total Wars. In the later Total Wars, they were a little bit more scared about breaking agreements. They'll still do it a lot of times, but not a lot of demands. Workers riot this time. Now the thing has been more damaged. It is going down rather quickly. Right, next turn the madrasas here, that will give public order, right? Yeah, one happiness for the Muslim population and converts to Islam. It also allows an imam to spawn, which is basically a priest that helps you convert your lands. Yeah, we're gonna have to keep it's exempted from taxation. This will give happiness to the people and also increase the wealth. Yeah, I will. Rest of the money goes to replenishing the units. A lot of them have already been replenished, so that's good. Dagestan does not really seem to be on the move. Perhaps we can offer a peace treaty. Ah, okay, great. They did not really want to be at war with me, I guess. There we go, trade agreement, and they're back up to friendly again, as if nothing ever happened. Yeah, our nation hates them, but we could also trade with Denmark now. And other people. They're allies with Russia. Yeah, we could also trade with Russia now, because we're bordering them. They do not want... would like to keep Russia as a friend. Enemy of my enemy is my friend. Oh yeah, because we're both at war with the Ottomans. Yeah, but they do not want a trade agreement, so... But okay. That's fine. Okay, so Great Britain... They... are allied with the United Provinces, Hanover, and Portugal. The war with Spain and the pirates. I was trading with 13 colonies and stuff. Okay, they do want to trade with me. That's good. Okay, I only was allowed to get one extra trade route. Oh yeah, of course, because... no, because we already are trading with Dagestan again. Oh well, I don't know. I wasn't trading with Georgia at least. Yeah, only Russia does not want a trade agreement with us. But that is fine. Alright, so hopefully that will make us some more money. Oh, there we go. That's actually pretty profitable, the trading with the with Great Britain. Oh, the trade with Austria is locked by the looks of it. Yeah, an additional 386. And also extra 300 now because we're trading with Dagestan again. So yeah, hopefully once we can fix up the population, the public order here, then it should all be fine. Let's take a look here, see if any like new generals or stuff has appeared. No, just like random units scattered all over the place. Right. Ah, there's Britain. Alright. Let's see what everybody's doing. Again, it's a bit weird as the Ottomans move so many units towards me. Or towards the border with me. Yeah, I also really need like an actual fleet. Well, not really a fleet, but just at least like one pretty good ship so I can take out some... once we go to war with the Ottomans, because otherwise they're just going to block my one port and then like half of my income's gone. Okay, there we go. So we researched the plug bayonets, and there's a rebellion in Georgia, as I already predicted, because they are dickheads. Right, the Madras is done though. So hey, you see these fucking rebels here. Nothing major. We'll just do that. Boom, and they've run into the hills. And we just do this again, and they all die. We can't actually make it back, but it's okay. There we go, that's all the money gone. And there we go, Islam is increasing now. 750 to upgrade the Madras to the next level. That's pretty good. We'll do that next turn. But yeah, we really need like a good... Like, we don't really need a humongous fleet straight away, because the only thing we need to protect is the Persian Gulf over here. We just need some good ships, and we do not have any good ships, nor can we recruit any. So yeah, we basically just have to wait until another port emerges or something, or if we capture another area with a port. There aren't even any ports on this side. It's ridiculous. That can develop. Nothing here either. Alright, Britain is sending soldiers off to the Americas. France is battling the barbarian states. Ottomans. They keep sending stuff, it's ridiculous. Right, also we should now be able to recruit the soldiers that I want. Right, so we got an imam in Georgia, that's very good. Letter of demands, workers on strike, yeah. Assholes. There we go, that fixes the situation. But this army has to stay here the whole time now, but for now it's fine. What does this do? 1 repression. 3 bonus attacks, and allows me to train all that stuff. It's 2 damaged, so I can't really... Can I start taxing it? No, not yet. I think next turn we might be able to do that. Right, definitely upgrades that. Yeah, here we go. We can already train immortals, but they're a little bit too expensive. I'll train these guys, because they have very low upkeep. Oh. I can only train 1 of them for now. Yeah, we need to research the ring bayonet soon. Also, we need to get some good artillery. Yeah, 12 caliber foot artillery. That's the one that we need. That's the only other cannon that we can get, literally. If you look here, there, that gives me the 12 caliber foot. Oh, we also have, yeah, we have mortars, but they're fixed artillery. This is also the 12 caliber foot. Yeah, that's just the same. Oh, 18 caliber. That's the better one. 24 caliber. 24 caliber. And the 64, but this one is fixed artillery. And these ones are also fixed. But yeah, 24 caliber foot infantry. Artillery, I mean. Not really the best if that is your most... your strongest cannon. Also need to put some roads down here, but we'll do that in time. So hopefully we're just sitting here a little bit, making some money, and training units. Alright, so we have that thing finished in our capital. And we've recruited our expeditionaries. Alright, this can go to there, which is 3 to everything and 3 region wealth. 2 military, 2 research rates, I mean. Scholar, happiness, town wealth. So I will build the Sultan's observatory. Not now, but I will, like at some point. There we go, 3 more of those. Alright, nothing has changed there. Yeah, it's a bit annoying that you have to, especially, well, it's not the case in every, what's it called? In every province, but Georgia, I just knew, I already, because I played this before, that it's gonna be a son of a bitch. This province is still not making any money. You also need to put roads through here. We'll do that next turn, because this one doesn't have any roads either. So I'll build 2 roads through there, and then that should help out. But yeah, it's a bit weird, because for some reason you cannot disband these units. You can disband these ones, but for these ones it just doesn't work. Which is really weird, but whatever. Usually I just send them off to sea to die, when I don't need them anymore. This one is also making a lot more money. Alright, well they're putting a bunch of units in here, but it's all pretty much garbage. Alright, what would be the best way to do this? Because I don't really need to go after Dagestan anymore. I mean, the province itself, look at how little money that's making, so it's not really worth it to go in there. This one is pretty rich, 1400. This is even better than Baghdad. So this would be the most logical thing to go for. But if I keep the army over there to keep Georgia, to keep Tbilisi under control, and then send the new army over there to take theirs out, then our capital, Esfahan, is very ill defended. So that's something to be careful about. I will just like send. Can I recruit Persian cavalry? No, because it's 708. No, I do not have enough money for that. So let's say, otherwise I can already start training some more Persian horse archers here. Let's keep that going. But yeah, these guys are going to be my main infantry. Even though you can't like properly disband them, they're still pretty good. These are the vanilla guys, and these are the Persian versions, which is from the mod. And these guys, the expeditionaries. These guys are going to be my standard infantry for the rest of the game. Because they're very good, and yeah, they're just very good. And also, I will have some immortals in the armies. I mean, look at their stats, they're ridiculous. They're a load more accurate as well. They only have a little bit. They only have less ammunition, a lot less actually. But yeah, these guys will be my standard go-to infantry for the rest of the game, because they're very reliable units, and I can do fire by rank once I've researched it. So yeah, I will get that underway. But yeah, I'll basically merge those units with the army that's currently in Tbilisi, and then I'll just go for that city which name I haven't remembered. Yeah, hey, what I just remembered. Why the hell did it say with Russia, enemy of my enemy is my friend? Because I'm not at war with the Ottomans. No, I don't know. I will be. It's rather soon, I think, but Württemberg, Dagestan. What the hell are you doing, Dagestan? We're friends, right? Right, the madrasa is finished. Right, recruited all those guys. That's going on. Alright, so, infrastructure. Boom. And then... infrastructure. Boom. And then, finally... infrastructure. Boom. Okay, get all those roads up throughout my empire. The new Persian Empire. So yeah, they're defending Baghdad, but they're not defending Baghdad as heavily as they're defending Yerevan. Over here. What's in here? Camels, farmers, Samad Janissaries, but they're just swordsmen. Xerxes, this is the most powerful unit I've got in this army here. There's some more Xerxes coming. It is slowly fading, but there's still a lot of resistance here. Alright, so I want to... Alright, so I want to leave with at least these 5 and these 2. Can I leave with that without... There's still a load of... I didn't even take the general. Oh no, they've already... Right, I did. Well, this will go down one more in the next turn, so... And this will also increase heavily. Because this will... And that will make sure that that goes away slowly. And also, it will give more happiness to the people that that are Islam. So yeah, we just kind of have to juggle between that. So here we got 4 of these guys, expeditionaries. Yeah, after, alright, 1 turn until that's done, then we will continue with canister shots so we can get actually our foot artillery, which we can just move around instead of the fixed artillery. I never use fixed artillery, I always research the canister shots so that we can have the better, the movable ones, because this fixed artillery just that doesn't work at all. You can only place them once, you can place them during the deployment phase of your army, and then you can just never move them. They can kind of turn around slightly to face enemies. As in, can turn left and right to shoot people, but that's it. They cannot actually, move on the battlefield. Once you've placed them somewhere, they're stuck. Also, if you're on the defense, you can place them in sort of, specific cannon, barricades, which will help you, which will give, better protection towards your things. Workers on strike, yeah, I know. Only the workers on strike, the nobles don't really care. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna change it to that, because that needs to be researched. How bad is it? It's still on -4. Would have hoped that it would actually be a bit less than that. Alright, in that case, just move back in for now, because the army, the soldiers are not done yet, so there's no point. Oh yeah, of course, because the thing is damaged. I was wondering why I wasn't able to recruit anything. Oh, whoops. Oh, I only have enough money for one of them. What is this? This is... Oh, that's Austria. Oh, it's just been divided up a bit because Lithuania is actually winning. Oh! Spain has taken out Portugal. What has happened to Portugal over here then? Oh, it's just rebels. Okay. Cool. Right, also we need more DAOs because I forgot to recruit them for a couple turns. There. How many have I got now? 5. Well, we definitely need like at least 8 or something before we send them away. Alright, so as I said in the beginning, it's a little bit burning through turns, trying to get everything organized, but that's in a lot of Total War games the case. Spain still hasn't killed Morocco, which is pretty interesting. Yeah, wow, they're fucking defending the shit out of that city. Yerevan. Don't know why they think it is so important, because it's not that important to them. But apparently it is. Oh, hey, hang on a minute, look at that. There's a scholar in Afghanistan over there, so we should send him off to the school. Didn't even know that guy was there. Or did he just spawn or something? Right, all the roads are done. Or those. But the Lithuanians declare war to France, because why not? Yeah, look at that. There's just a scholar sitting in here. Make yourself useful and move over here. Because then you'll increase research rates. I've not got enough money for that, but I will not do that. I will recruit more of those. There we go. Right, what have they all put in here now? Loads of camels! Really loads of camels. 3 irregularly, some swordsmen. What are these? Bashi bazooks. And some seminais or something. Yeah, it's garbage, basically. It's what it is. Georgians, I should say, you guys are really, like, making a bigger deal out of this than I want it to be. Here's my imam, who he's gonna sit here and spread Islam to these guys. Yeah, well, let's end the turn again. Yeah, we definitely are gonna have to move to the Ottoman Empire rather quickly at this point, because there's really nothing more that we can do. What we can do, we can attack Dagestan, but as I've said already, it is not really worth it at all. But yeah, they're very much defending Yerevan over there. For some reason, the Maratha Confederacy and the Mughal Empire is sending scholars into my lands. Usually when enemy, or different factions I should say, send scholars towards you is if they want to steal your technologies. But they have to walk a pretty far away if they want to. Go there. Right, I think this will be enough for now. So I'll send these guys off to Tbilisi. In the meantime, you can recruit 1 more Persian cavalry, or Persian horsemen I should say. Yeah, well, we just need to wait a bit more. Alright, there we go. Religious unrest is also almost out of here. Just need to wait like a couple turns. Hopefully it'll basically be around the same time when my army, like reinforcement guys show up here. So how many, hang on a minute, how many expeditionaries am I sending? 1, 2, expeditionaries. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Army, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, perfect. That actually works out perfectly. Oh no, 8. Never mind. Oh, I can also train those guys from here. Okay, well, I'll train one of them from here, and then they'll catch up. Got 1 extra cavalry too, so... but yeah, then we now actually do need to expand somewhere. And we have to keep an eye out of these guys, because they... the chance that they are going after me is pretty big. Okay, I'm gonna actually end off this episode here. So, well, we've made a little bit of progress. I mean, we've captured this tiny spot here. We've taken out Georgia, and have been dealing with the angry population ever since. But other than that, it's going pretty well. We are not really good on money yet, but we're getting ready for the biggest war in the east over here. We're going to try to take out the Ottoman Empire. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Click the like button beneath if you did. Subscribe to be part of the Roman army so you never miss any videos. You can do that by clicking the subscribe button up here on the left of the video, the subscribe button beneath the video. So the Romans, Ave!